Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Got somebody else?
How is everybody doing? I just started, and I've already started 4.
Wow.
And I got 1 coffee. I don't know about you, Jen.
I just realized
I do have coffees, yes.
Okay.
I don't even have my coffee. It's supposed to be coming by my secretary. She's going to be fired.
You were supposed to deliver that to me too.
No, well, she's fired. I'm sorry.
She's fired. Wow. Okay. There's no mercy in
For
grace.
humanitarian. I'm getting ready for humanitarian administrative services.
Somebody was saying something about you getting eggs.
I had an egg run today. Yeah.
But the way you worded it was like, I got to go on an egg run. It was like you're bootlegging it.
That's what it is. It was 4 women standing around the eggs, and I'm going, this is a drug place. We got to get them.
Wow. Meet in the back parking lot. What do you got?
Yeah, I know. It was hilarious.
Wow.
All she had to do was stand back there and go, ice.
There you go.
Did I ever tell you about that? There was a young Christian band, and they needed a name. So it was, what was it? I can't remember the name of the band. They wanted it like Intellectual Christian Education or something like that. So they wanted something to really be brought out. So they had black T-shirts and they put ice on it. They even drove a white van. And the majority of their churches they went to were Hispanic. They did not understand why the turnout was so low. That was a true story. But
here's your time. Okay.
All righty then. I've got 1 coffee, so maybe I'll just start off, and then you take over on how many you got?
I think 3. You guys are requesting to see the refrigerator. It's in the background.
Yes, I see it. Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You took the white paint off. All right.
Yeah, I did. Polished it up really nice. Yeah.
Oh,
This one gets cold, believe it or not.
Does it?
Oh,
so
it's
they did not forget the Freon. All right, cool.
It's not union. Okay, it works.
It's got a 4-year warranty, so by golly, they'll fix it if something goes wrong. So
did you say 40?
4-year.
Oh, I was like, what did you get? 40-year warranty.
Taking that long just to go out there and fix it if it needs
Probably.
to be.
They were. I got the deal where they had to take the old one because I didn't want to have to junk it, so they had to take it, and they were going to haul off the box that it came in. And Gabby goes, "I want that." Leave it to an artist to want the refrigerator box.
Okay, it brings back memories. You remember when someone got a box, you could make it a house for days?
Exactly. Yeah, if the Littles were here, it would be their house. But I don't know what she's doing with it. Whatever. It's just, that's fine.
Cool.
So,
all right. While you answer the coffee, I forgot I have questions. I wrote it in the bedroom, so I have to go and grab it. I'll be back.
You're going to yell them from there?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll send it by telepathy.
All right.
You have a megaphone back there?
I'll start off.
Violetta. My daughter got herself a necklace with cross on it on Saturday. Sunday, the chain broke and she lost the cross. Will she find the cross? So will Violetta's daughter find the cross that she lost?
I'm assuming that she's done the retracing of steps kind of thing. Because if she was out in public, maybe not. I'm going to ask Pendulum first. It says that she will. Now let's see if Tara will give us some hints.
Yeah, I get a soft will. Soft, yes. I keep getting house. Somewhere in the house.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yep. Better than out in public.
Well, you start out with victory. Yes, you will. You are correct. It's in the house because that's the house card. All right.
Yeah, I'll let you narrow it down. It's in the refrigerator.
I'm wondering if it's near a door. It's near an entrance. Could be the front door, could be the back door, but it could be an interior door. But they're showing me doors, and that 2 of Wands, the swinging gates, doors. She will. Trust her intuition. This is don't worry about where it's at. Trust your gut. Retrace straps.
Tourette's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who?
I don't need Tourette's to start cursing. I can do it. But yeah, I'm getting it's an entranceway.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. It's either the back door or the front door. I'm getting more front.
So if there's furniture around your entranceways, look under them. Look, because I'm getting like around the barriers of walls, baseboards, something where you probably won't look it's not out in the open. You'll have to move some things around.
I'm glad I missed that question.
That was my coffee question.
Okay.
You go on.
All right.
I'm going now here.
Oh, I have more.
Ooh, well, do you want to go ahead?
No, you go ahead first, and then I'll do mine.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a question, but thank you, Angie, and Violetta for the coffees.
Okay. Violetta wants to know my Monday question: how my week will go? Okay. Please and thank you.
How my week will go.
She's practicing for Jedi.
You are manifesting it to go. Fantastic.
Like a horse at full gallop.
Free?
I think we're all speeding up. I don't know if it's just me, but I swear time is.
It is speeding up. We're almost done with March. We just started. Beware the Ides of March, and it's like, what?
Time is slipping. So
is my mind, but I don't worry about it. So.
You know, I used to be terrified of that song. I used to cry when that song would come on.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I got traumatized by my aunt to say that one day your parents are all going to die because they're going to get old. And I was like 8.
Violetta, I'm curious to know if husband or this is a male figure. This is it's generational, but I get, is husband bringing home an extra paycheck? Is he getting extra work? There's a reason to celebrate. This is extra money.
You know, I'm wondering, is it that extra Social Security amount that's coming in?
Well, it says don't worry about where it's coming from.
Yeah.
More importantly, do not let this cause conflict between, if you and hubby decide to fight over where this money is going to go, it could cause conflict.
I'm not getting Social Security. I get a no on that.
Okay.
I don't know where it's coming from, but hubby's tempted to spend it on something that's probably not necessary. Avoid the conflict. And we need to remember, when this RV happens, this is going to happen. Well, let's spend it on this. I'm just warning you. This will cause, it's a blessing. This will cause more fights than anything else. You fight over not having it, and you fight over having it and not know what to do with it. So reel it in.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because there are some people that have the humanitarian funds, but the spouse is not supposed to be included. And if they do become included and they do break the NDA, that's on you.
Here's a little piece of a nugget. We don't know that it's etched in stone yet. The NDAs are only applicable for the Zim bonds for humanitarian projects. That's the only reason you should have to sign an NDA. If you're just exchanging currency, whatever your personal money is, it's your business. But if it involves the public and humanitarian and those projects, that has to remain zipped. So,
I'm
so
buying a month's worth of peanut butter.
yeah, it's plenty in the cabinet. So we will just avoid the conflict if you can. This is why I know you're going to be excited, but try to keep it under wraps. If you've got a dual account with a spouse who doesn't know what's going on, dump you some money in there and go, now you go play and leave me alone. Okay?
Exactly. Put them on a play roll.
Play bro.
It is a play roll. Yeah, it is.
But then another thing is set up a business account where your money is going to go. Don't put it in a personal bank account.
Yep. Yeah.
So
exactly.
can I piggyback off of that? Are you done with Violetta, or can
Go
I?
ahead. Yeah, I just it looks like there's some extra finances coming in. Don't let it cause a conflict of where you're going to spend it. Okay, just say even you might have some ideas. Let's pay some bills or do something responsible. It looks like husband might go, but I wanted this new toy. Okay,
I wanted more peanut butter.
Yeah, I want peanut butter too. But here's the thing. Here's a question I have. So I'm hearing that you're either going to have to bring an EIN number or a social security number in. So an EIN number is you're going to file for a small business. Is that true?
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be done on the first day.
But okay, so it doesn't have to be ready for you to set up a bank account with the EIN number as a business.
Okay, so day one. Go ahead, Gang.
The EIN number, is that something to do with taxes?
Yes.
Why would you do that if we don't have a?
Well, if you pay luxury when you buy something new, you have to. They get 14% for taxes.
A flat rate.
A flat rate. Anything new.
So
you may go ahead now.
Okay.
Thank you.
So on day one, it's really about your personal currency, getting that all set up. Now, when it comes to your humanitarian and things like that, your bank, when you go into the next phase, yes, you'll set up bank accounts that day. But if you want to set up 15 more bank accounts, you can do that on visit too. It could be the next day. It could be 2 weeks from then. You'll be able to do a lot of this without your wealth management. Like if you've got like my private business account, I'll dump money in that. I'm the only one on it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And I have joint accounts at 2 other banks. We'll put money in that and we'll leave it alone. And then there's just different steps. That number is important to have before you make extremely large purchases. If you buy a home or you buy a car, if they're brand new.
Okay.
If you buy something used, you do not have to have that because these are only taxed things on non-necessity brand new things. Everyone needs a home. And if you're building a brand new home, you will probably be taxed. But if you buy someone else's home, it's used and it's essential. So you don't have a big, huge tax on that. If you buy a brand new car, everyone needs a car, so they may let you have one with tax-free. But if it's brand new and it's your second vehicle, you will have to pay a tax on it.
So that brings me to something interesting. Not a VIPy.
Okay.
So since a lot of these nefarious homes are being emptied, I was thinking maybe we should purchase one because we can cleanse it. We know how to cleanse, right?
Yeah, we know how to cleanse, yeah.
And so you don't have to pay taxes on it. Plus, it has underground tunnels, so we can go and meet as a collective family For
Well,
gatherings.
the tunnel system will not be allowed where these are at because of where they lead to. They're shutting them down.
Okay, so we won't have underground railroad trains to get us to.
You're better off getting your own property, and if you live, let's say that we have connecting properties, you can put in your own tunnel, but they will be watching you. I don't care if it's private or not. They will be like, "What are these crazy people doing?" So,
That they already know. They call them crazy. They already know what we're doing. All right, that's. I just thought it would be interesting that we can have a collective gathering in a certain area.
yeah. Okay. More coffees. Miss Kathy, what happens to a person's birthright money of deceased? Do the children get it? Okay. It depends on what generation. They're not going to go real far back.
And from where? If
True.
it's from outside the U.S., and if they don't have a birth certificate because it was burned up in the fire?
Yeah. It's really one of those up in the air things, but it's to my understanding they may go back. They'll probably do a deceased spouse, but I don't know that you're going to get. I don't think they're going to do parents and grandparents. I think they're just going to let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I get. It's going to go towards infrastructure stuff. Whatever's left over is going to go to infrastructure.
Yeah. Now, if you built a life with a loved one and that person, husband or wife, has passed on, whatever you created together during the time you were here, you're both here, you will get that back. But as far as parents and grandparents, I don't think they're going to do it, because then everybody's going to be fighting about, well, what about my great 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 grandma? And because it's been going on for so many years.
Yeah, but unless there's a family business and you've been working in the family business with the parent, that may go. Everything has a reason. It's everything is different.
Right. If they do, I think that one of the reasons they're trying to avoid the parent issue is because if you've got multiple siblings, let's just create a war, because that sounds like fun.
Isn't that what? I think that's why they're afraid to do the money.
Yeah, and look, if they decided to do it for like my mother, I would just give it to my siblings and go, you can have it. Just go do your thing. If they do it for my son Michael, he wasn't alive long enough and didn't work very many years. If they do decide to do it, I'll probably divide it between his siblings or something. But I'm just not fighting for it, because we're going to be well off, and I don't care. I don't want to fight with anybody. I want people to leave me alone. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to say welcome to Bethany.
Hello, Bethany.
And if she has a question, she can put it in before I pause them. Since we're already at 16 and we've only been on for almost 20 minutes.
You didn't welcome her to the freak show.
That's right. Welcome to the freak show.
I think she ran. I think she took a running.
She had figured it out by now, then she will shortly. Okay. All right. Miss Charlotte has the next one. My spirit family, I was yelled at for following tarot. Good Lord.
Oh, okay.
I am being accused of opening doors by even listening to it. Am I reliving a witch burning? My heart aches. Love, do I need to say it?
Did you have a name for it? Oh, please say it. Please say it.
Just go the fuck off, okay? Honey.
Got one.
That's one. This is free will, okay?
Yep.
And trying to pound it into their brains that this is what everyone was told to think, because they didn't want you to have the divination tools to connect with spirit.
Well, can I?
Yeah. If you're connecting and you know that you're only connecting to the divine, then don't worry about it. Who cares what they think?
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. So I don't know who it was, who the name was, but it's a general. We were meant for discernment, to have discernment, to know what is right or wrong in ourselves, and standing your truth. So you could have a past life experience of you being judged
Yeah.
And how did you react to the judgment? Now, what's going to happen on the new judgment?
Yeah.
So please be careful, guys. We got Aries right now. We're in Aries.
Yeah.
And we have so many retrogrades going on. So Mercury is one, which is communication. So you can always say it with love.
Mm.
How do you say that with love, Jen?
Oh,
Oh, bless your heart, but fuck off. Okay. All right.
oh, bless your little pea-shaking heart.
I'm trying to bring her in.
All right, Miss Charlotte, I am pulling cards on the you being a witch in the past life, which most of us were.
No,
Excuse me, wizard. Okay.
thank you.
This is, I love the fact that this is the card that came out first. Do you follow the divine creator?
Mhm.
Okay. Then you follow, there's the star card. You follow benevolence. Okay. As long as and this is telling me that you were a witch, but you weren't evil. You weren't dark. You weren't in a coven. You did healing. You can have some people's cast spells. Witches cured people all the time.
Yeah.
Cures
No,
and potions, and that's just living off the land. But
Yeah, and
yes,
basically all of us were once. I mean,
yeah.
we all had to do that.
So this energy is coming back around. The death card and then the surrender. So yeah, you were burned at the stake. But this is where you break that curse. You say, I'm not that person. And I know my heart. God knows my heart. And you just tell them, I won't say it again, but you know what to tell them. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're not getting a number 3, huh?
AFO.
It's too early in the show. Give it time. We don't want to run everybody out at one time. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we all had to go through it, and we're all standing in our truths.
That's right.
So that's something that you had to learn, and you could say that's your opinion. I have my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's happy.
And there's some beautiful Christian based or prophets or whatever you want to call them out there that still are preaching to this day. Don't get into tarot and don't do all this. They're still blinded as well. You've got a great message, love, but you're still blinded by the corrupt way of mankind as well. So you just bless them and just walk away. Go, I'm glad you feel that way, but that's your opinion.
I like to think of this as a dual universe of the law of opposites. So
Yeah.
if there's a bad side, there's always a good side to it. So
Yeah. I've had people tell me, you can't love Jesus and do tarot. And I went,
yeah,
where do you
you
think I
can.
get most of my answers?
Yeah, I know, right? And yes, we all. I mean, if you know, we all ask for the divine to come in, and we, just like Jen mentioned a long time ago, we are a spirit-led, the good spirit-led show. Whatever divine wants us to address, we do. So just use your discernment. That's all, and
Angie.
stand in your truth.
Angie's got it. Tell them to FA or FO and you can MO. Move on. Gen X style. That's right, sister. Mm-hmm.
The it was just slipped my mind already. When the boomers would always just say,
Don't say that
FO.
word. You'll come running.
No, and we just say FO.
He's in his chair asleep. I thought for sure you were going to call him. He popped his head up. He gave everybody kisses this morning.
Oh, did he now?
We need to change. We need actually to change it, because whatever energy is brewing is trying to get the depressed more depressed, the angry more angry. So
the reading this morning.
Humorous, the more humorous.
Yeah. The reading this morning in the oracles is that we will start to see even more people kind of fall away because they can't handle the patience part.
No.
Unfortunately. But that's not our fight to be in. That's free will.
Just love everyone, and whatever happens, they can crush his heart, move away.
Yeah. All right, love. That's my coffees for now.
You got any telephones from Renee?
I have a telephone, but ain't nothing on it.
All righty then. I don't know what that means, Marcy. question, black box? Is that a question or a statement? I don't know. All right, let's go into the top of the starred.
Okay. Did you do yours?
We have 20.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I have to
What?
step back from this one so you guys see it. Oh, go ahead. You can come up. I'm going to step back. Thank you. Because I answered it yesterday.
I feel to breathe.
Read it.
Ooh.
Question is Alex Baldwin playing Elon Musk?
This
Not really
timeline,
sure if he's got the temperament to play Elon Musk.
in this timeline.
Well, but at some point, because if he's being played by anybody, one of them most of the time is an off-worlder.
Yeah, I agree with that, but you'd be surprised if you pull the cards on this one.
All right.
Let me see what we got. What you got, King?
I haven't gotten anything yet. I haven't asked the question.
Patience.
It's
Really,
the
temperance, temperance.
It's the coffee. It's working really quick today.
She's gonna start twitching.
It's Alec or Alex?
I was gonna say.
I get a no.
Really?
Really.
Okay, then we
And
switch.
truly.
I'm rolling up my sleeves now.
I have no sleeves to roll up.
What you got, Chad?
Yeah, because he's broke.
Yeah.
He has no money, so he agrees to do it part-time. Part-time. So there's your confirmation of a yes, but I'm not getting that because he got taken down.
Yeah, I think this is to lighten his court stuff.
Yeah.
With his money.
It's only part of the time though. This is not a full time. He does it every once in a while. Not when he speaks, because if Alec was doing it when he speaks in public,
it sounds like Donald Trump.
You could tell.
Yeah.
So it's like if you see him from a distance. Yeah. It's more about public appearances, but that is not the main person that's playing Elon.
There was a public appearance with him and his second wife, who's Latin. And
Who are you talking about?
Not allowed to say a thing around her.
Who's that?
Don't
Elon?
interrupt me. I'm talking.
Who was that? Elon or Alec?
Alec's new wife.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you ought to see that video. Shuts him right up. And I've never seen him shut up.
That's a good woman.
All right, next one. Violetta. Just read it that President nominated Alina Habba as a interim U.S. attorney for the District of New Jersey. How will she sew it?
How will she do it?
Do it.
Sew it.
Sew it.
So?
Oh.
So it is.
So it is.
So shall it be?
I'm going to first ask if she is of the light. Do you think she's of the light or galactic?
Oh, I get a strong yes to that. Yes, she is. Will she do it? Will she be able to do it if she's been nominated?
Well, she's off-world. So, will she be the
Wow.
U.S. Yeah.
There's victory. And yeah, she's ready to take action, leadership role. She's a white hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think she's more of a out of this world.
She's
Roy. Is that better?
Not much.
Okay.
She's only one pick. He's got multiples that he's going to be placing everywhere. So there's a good point that I think I made it this morning. I don't remember. We all want justice and we want the baddies to be taken out and justice served. But if we don't fix our corrupt justice system, they're just going to get out.
Yep.
Yeah, you said that this
We
morning.
have to fix the attorney generals. We have to fix these corrupt, biased judges, which is going on right now in the Supreme Court. I listened to a little bit of the hearing this morning.
They just need to bring out that Obama and Biden were not really, they were fraudulently placed.
Well, it's more than 200 judges that were appointed by them, and especially under the fake Biden, you cannot appoint a judge with your little auto pen. You can't.
Right.
So that's going to come out. That means they all get off the bench and they get replaced. And guess who gets to replace them? Mr. T.
Exactly. And if they come out with both Biden and Obama as being fraudulent, all of the judges they placed in the Supreme Court will be taken out.
Well, then let's keep going backwards and find out how many of the presidents were fraudulent. And
all the way back to wherever they came in. Yeah.
Well, there's a prophecy that 2 will step down because of high embarrassment. And I think Roberts, who's the chief, I think he's going to be one of them because of the island parties, let's say.
Yeah, I think Amy Coney Barrett may be the next.
Yeah, and if she doesn't do it because of embarrassing things. So apparently she's adopted a bunch of kids and she did it through nefarious means. So that she was involved in a lot of that stuff. We have to remember whoever gets appointed, it's either they're really, really good or they're really nasty and he's putting them in your face for a reason.
Yep.
We got to trust the process. Does it take time? Yep.
I don't know who this person is.
Oh,
Kurt. I'm like, I didn't.
Which spirit are you talking about?
Well, you paused question. Should I type one in there?
You can type all you want to.
That doesn't mean you should not guarantee you
type away, girl.
All right, I'm vipping it. I don't care.
Oh, Kurt.
I don't care. In fact,
darn, I'd put my sunglasses on if I didn't know it. I don't see a bippy. What are the spirit's advice today? Be patient, Jules. Be patient.
Don't kill nobody. All right.
Oh, look, Nadia disappeared.
She gone.
I lost my Vippy. I sent it to the cleaners and it didn't come back yet. I had to polish it.
What, your Vippy?
My Vippy.
Jules? Well, this is my own advice for this afternoon. If you're going to go out in public today,
wear pants.
Yes.
Set your boundaries. Okay.
And wear pants.
Well, it's Monday, so you probably should. Yeah. Set boundaries. I don't know. There's some energy there. This is looking into the future. If you're thinking about, like, let's say going to town, this is a movement card. You need to be in a happy bubble, honey, because apparently the energy around you is going to be a little negative. Yeah, you need to stand up to it. So if you are going to public, they're saying, and you did get the 3 of Wands, so it could be today or tomorrow in the future. Trust your gut, because the High Priestess is the bottom. There's negative energies out there that want to attach. Remember, your energy vampires. Set your boundaries.
Yeah, they're watching. They're not happy with her moves. So
yeah.
Yep.
Well, Jules is a rebel, so what'd you expect? You know.
Yeah, when you say she's going to town, she's going to town.
Go to town. You're making me dizzy.
Could I get a general read for the next few weeks to come
You.
Like,
from Atasca?
I was getting ready to yell, Nikki, stay still. Okay.
That's a cute picture, Nikki.
Yes, you can.
Oh, he's being nice. Uh-oh. There must not be sunshine by
It's
him.
early. Okay.
I think it's raining and gloomy over there. He's in a
It
good
is
mood.
actually. Yes, it is. Rainy and gloomy.
Very
That's
sunny.
perfect.
She's going right now.
The dog is inside because the dog does not like rain.
Oh, so that's a quiet day for you.
It is a quiet day.
Oh, now I'm seeing the pattern
I'm
why
the
you
only
like it.
one home right now.
I see the pattern why you like the cloudy, rainy days now. Dog's not outside. That didn't matter for Schneider. He stayed in the rain yesterday.
Rainy days and Mondays.
Always gets you up. Oh, come on.
Well, good grief, Nikki. Who's bringing you presents?
Ooh.
Ooh, precious.
These are both getting gifts, both of them. The Knight of Cups is presenting a gift, and so is the Six of Cups. Queen of Cups. That means this is a loving gesture. So it's like show your appreciation. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my.
Somebody's going to get jealous. I'm wondering if you're going to be offered a promotion or something at work.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The dreamer, and that's the full card. So that's advancement moving forward, and the tower card. I wonder if somebody gonna get fired and you gonna take their place.
Ooh.
Because that's a tower moment, it's transformation. So
She said a few weeks, so I guess you're anticipating it.
I asked her, I said, for the next few weeks roundabout, it looks like an offer is going to be given to you. Do you want this job? And it's going to make somebody mad. So I don't know. Keep it in your thoughts that an offer will be made. And regardless if it makes somebody mad or not, use your discernment if you want it and if it feels right.
Come and get it.
Yeah.
If you want.
Look at the piggyback.
There's too much glare on that. I can't see it.
Base card on that.
See. I
Nikki?
cannot see.
I was wondering if that was Nikki's workplace. Three of Pentacles is in the community workplace. So
She's thinking about it.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
Piggyback.
Well, this is not related to anything here in the questions, but
Well, then it's
I
not a
was
piggyback.
watching something last night, and you remember when we did the bloodlines of Trump being attached to Knights Templar and all that stuff?
Last
Is
night?
the United Kingdom actually the New Jerusalem?
No.
No.
This is what they were saying, yes. And so I said, let me figure this out.
Try the
That didn't
U.S.
even feel right. No.
Try the U.S.
The U.S. is the New Jerusalem. But they are saying that United Kingdom is actually the New Jerusalem, or the Jerusalem where Trump's bloodline will go to. So that's the only reason why I wanted to pull that up.
Where his bloodline will go to?
Where his bloodline is, where he will be king.
No, he won't be king.
He's not going to be king.
So, okay, just curious. All right, thank you. Should I slowly bow
There
out?
will be a queen, though, if they decide to go that route still.
Well, we have the dimensions of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know exactly how big it is and what it looks like, and it ain't here.
Okay,
Yeah.
is it New Gaia or is it
It's right
ship?
here.
This is when ascension happens. It ain't here.
It
You
ain't.
can't have something that holy in this shithole. I'm just
You
saying.
break it.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
feel like I should slowly walk away.
frozen.
I'm slowly walking away.
Start sneaking and getting down in your chair. Okay. Are you still frozen?
All right, I'm done.
Are we back?
I never went anywhere.
You never went anywhere.
Why'd you stay in this timeline?
Yeah, well, there's something going on with comms. Because
Uh-oh.
you two both keep freezing up, so it must be me. I don't know why.
You're just too cool.
All right, I know. JD, I have my second family meditation tomorrow. Any guidance from Spirit?
Your second meditation tomorrow? Oh, second family. Oh, I remember that. That was
The first one went amazingly well. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Any guidance from the Spirit on her second family meditation? I'm trying to get one here.
Wings is saying, to always open it in prayer, divine prayer.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks really good. It looks like it's open on both sexes.
Okay. This is a great wake-up call. For all generations. This is excitement. You've got pages, so expect some younger ones to join in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And both male and female are very excited about it.
They've been looking forward to it, and they're going to want more in the future. So keep offering to do them, because I think you're just expanding this. Yeah. I asked, will it get bigger and bigger? And you have the Ace and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. So if you want to manifest it growing generationally, you keep going, because it's going to happen. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Congrats.
Congrats, Jen. That's great.
She wrote they requested it.
Yeah. And they're going to request more. So you're going to get more and more people. Now, the base card is interesting. First of all, don't worry about it. There are some they're going to feel a little left out. Maybe they didn't get an invite because you thought they weren't ready. I would invite them anyway and let them come in and see to get the feeling of it. And you'd be surprised who stick around. And if they run their mouth, you know what to tell them.
FAFO.
Yep. Yep.
Or just FO.
Yeah, exactly. You could shorten it and abbreviate it.
And if they're not sure, just let them sit and just practice breathing, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Look at him. He's making a 3D.
I have closure and forgiveness and, of course, love for my daughter. But how is she dealing with how last October went down?
All right.
Well, I'm. How would it feel if she said she didn't care? Would that closure and forgiveness still take? Because it's you that have to worry about it, not her. You don't have to worry about how she felt about it. As long as you have your closure and forgiveness, you did the job for yourself.
Exactly. When you can become a hard ass like me, and they say, well, I don't really care for it to ever speak to you again or whatever. Okay, whatever.
But it's almost not. I know you're learning this stuff, Roman, and that a lot of other people are. So that's why I'm saying this in general. But when you go, I forgave you. How do you feel? Like, do you want an apology? Do you want something? There's nothing there for you. It's within you.
I'm not getting anything negative. The 10 of Cups is happily ever after, family time, appreciation of your words.
Yeah.
And this is generational healing. Now, this tells me that she almost wants to hear from you more. The 8 of Wands is fast moving, making a motion. And that King of Swords that came in here is you as a father figure and your words, waiting to hear from you. If you thought about reaching out, Spirit's absolutely kind of advising, do it.
Do it. But this is for anything else. I mean, if anybody, like, I've forgiven you, It's almost like you're waiting for them to return it, but that's not spiritually growing. It's for you. But if she's happy and she wants to hear from you, and this is the time to connect, do it.
The base card's going to be lean on your hoe, sow the seed, put out an invitation to discuss some things further, whatever that is in your relationship, and wait to see how she responds. But according to this, she was very blessed by whatever happened. So maybe she had time to process and think. Maybe it didn't go well at the moment, but a lot of times people just need time. Okay.
Patty sent you a buy me a coffee, Jen.
Oh, yes, Miss Patty. Let me see. There she is.
Go for it.
All right. Hi, Jen. My brother's spirit told me I'm supposed to go meet someone tomorrow. He told me where to go meet them and what time. Can you see anything in the cards? Lord, Miss Patty's making back alley deals too. Is it over eggs?
I was just going to say, did he put in the note, bring eggs?
Bring eggs. Ooh, you had a card fly out. It's the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. All right.
Oh, she's thinking now. We're in trouble.
She took a little nap.
It's either that or she says, got a headache.
No, I have 3 voices and I have to pick them apart. Wings I'm used to.
Sybil.
Well, first of all, this meeting is okay. This is a loving contract agreement. In the past, there's been some trouble because the devil comes in. Okay. This is cleaning energy. It's a good meeting. Absolutely go. This is moving out of troubled waters. Correcting the past. Hierophant comes in. Trust your faith in this, but this is about tradition. Something between you and your brother. I don't know how rocky the relationship has been or how good it's been. You're supposed to meet. This is good for your family. It's been rocky in the past, possibly. Somebody's got a new perspective, and this is going to be emotionally healing. So I don't know. It doesn't really tell me what the backstory is, but moving forward and meeting up is a good, positive thing.
Nice.
Great relationship. There's something in the past that the devil represents. There could have been negative energy there. Maybe it wasn't spoken about. Maybe it was hidden. But it can represent jealousy, temptation, things like that. But you're supposed to do this meeting. So enjoy your eggs. Whatever you're going in the alley for.
Or them if you like.
Yeah, it's good. This says that you're going to get a message. Base card is the Knight of Swords. So somebody's bringing you a message.
So,
I know. I was thinking he's going to bring a paper saying you were adopted.
Well, yeah.
The adoption papers are in the egg.
Yeah.
All right. First name, last name. Do you see me leaving Pennsylvania soon, or do you see me settling here?
I thought we mentioned this before.
What's it feel right to you? Do you feel like you're in a place for a reason? We're placed strategically around the globe for our energy purposes.
Yeah.
Now, if we use up our meaning for being in that place and we need to relocate or split it between 2 different homes, sometimes that happens. But it depends on how you feel. If something keeps gnawing at you to move, I would move.
I'm getting you're setting roots down right where you are.
Yeah, I got a no on leaving, and I got a yes on settling soon. But that's funny that I kind of remember you asked a question like that before, and I don't remember where you thought you were going to go to. Oh, I have to mute for a sec, guys.
Okay. Interesting. So eventually, yes, you are going to take root there. You're going to stay there, but your circumstances have to change. These are all surrender, burden, heavy energy around you right now. But that is a cycle that you've had to go through. The world is about ending a cycle. You are meant to stay there with that Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles is manifesting and focusing on starting over. Okay, so you've been there, but it's been hard and it's been rough, but that cycle's ending. So now you get to stay, put down roots, and only build better from here. Build back better. Be unburdened by what has been. Anyway, yeah, I see that you're going to set roots down there. It's been rough, and that's been making you think about leaving, but you're going to be all right. It's going to take some work, but you'll be fine.
All right. So JD said she asked about Pennsylvania. So I remember hearing this question before. So, okay, thanks, JD. It wasn't deja vu. Oh, poor Mary. Oh,
The 8 ball.
Woohoo!
Will my son be able to salvage the chili he made
it's an
yesterday?
8-ball. It's
I'm
an
curious to know
And then-
what's wrong with the chili.
I
And
know.
then move on into tamales today or
Mm.
tomorrow.
Chili today, cold tamale.
It's chili today and hot tamale. All right. Mary, indications say yes. He can salvage it.
Well, if it's salty, you can add a little sugar. If it's burnt, you can add a toast bread on top. It'll take the burnt smell away. And then if there's something else, just pray over a miracle.
No, just put in a lot of cayenne pepper.
Well, I had another answer, but
Or dump it.
I was gonna
Open
say,
another can.
fuck it, whatever.
What you
Okay.
get, Jet? F off?
Yeah, I was going to say, fuck it, whatever, put it in the trash. Start over. Not everybody can do that.
Tyler. Did Dr. Robert Duncan get taken out by the Dews, or do we have him safe?
Robert Duncan.
Is that Mountain Dews? The Honey Dews? Doozy Dews?
What is it? Do we know what twos is for? Is that the negative?
Well, the only thing I can think of for Dews is the direct energy weapon.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay. But that's a negative or positive?
That
Robert
would be
Duncan got
negative.
taken out by the
I don't know.
negative. I'm going to say, did he get taken out by the negative? Nefarious.
Yeah, this says yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually worried about this for a really long time. That's in the past. That Nine of Swords is that just constant worry keeping you up all night. These are movement cards. He was called home. That's Judgment and Chariot, but he is with the Divine Creator now. So he's more of a cheerleader to us from the other side of the veil, but it does confirm that they did take him out. Yes.
I don't know who he is, though.
I don't either, but whatever story that they're telling of how he left is a distraction. So it's probably not accurate. They're probably going to say he died of a heart attack or something, but you know that it's not true.
Speaking of, I don't know how he died, but the boxer,
George
George
Foreman.
Foreman, yeah. Is he in witness protection, or is he?
Well, that's what I got.
Yeah, I
when
got
that
that one
question
too.
came up.
Well, we're not going to run out of George Foreman's. He has 5 sons named George Foreman, so it's okay.
That's
Well,
what
that's
I said. Guess who the pallbearers are going to be?
George.
George
George of the Jungle. Colleen. I've never been one to have nosebleeds, but have had two come out of nowhere in the
Out of the
past week.
nose. Came out of the nose.
Two
Right.
come out, no, nowhere. I've never been one to have nosebleeds, but have had two come out of no in the past week.
Nowhere. Okay.
Nowhere. Any
She's
insight
not the
as
only
to
one.
why?
She's not the only one. There's a lot of people getting nosebleeds.
By the way, I pulled on George Foreman.
Yeah,
This is witness protection. This is a strategic move.
yeah, that's what I got.
That's what I got too.
Trust in me.
Okay, nosebleed. Trust in me.
Trust in me.
All right. Why is she getting nosebleed? Is it because the pineal gland is opening? Does she have an insert there?
Oh, wings.
Is there an insert? Is there a no, I don't want to say tracker device, but a device?
He showed me chemtrails.
Oh, the ones that don't exist?
Oh, there still are
They
some
do.
there.
They're still doing it.
This is not the chemtrails. Is it chemtrails?
Mm.
Well, I get a yes on that.
Okay.
Is it pulling it out?
It's not the direct stuff coming in the sky. It's what's falling out of the sky and going into the water system. These are all water cards. So wherever you're at, your water system is polluted with these hard metals and chemicals. And it's messing with basically your body's algorithm.
Bless your water.
But that's what I was thinking.
This was to get your attention. So in the future, always make sure that you may have to change to an alkaline water that you have to purchase. It was to get your attention to stop using tap water. So try to use an alkaline. I know it's expensive, but if you're going to drink just straight up water, try to do that or get a really great filtration system.
You could put baking soda. You could put lemon, even though it's acid, it makes it alkaline in your body.
Yeah.
You could do lemon water. You could do baking soda. You can change it yourself, but get a good clean water. Oh, Boomer.
That's high.
Is that your lucky tail?
Well,
Seriously?
not anymore. I was just going to say, nope.
Is that 52 card pickup?
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
Jojo, do my guides or angels have a message for me? No.
Yeah, your
No.
guides are.
We have to have
picking up
patience now. We will wait for Jen on that one.
Yeah. So blessing it is good. If you want to bless the water, that's fine. But the thing is, add some lemon or baking soda to it, and that'll make it a little alkaline for you for the metals. Detoxing, but that's what I was getting. So that's what I was getting up in the nose. Okay, well, that's fun.
I'm going to shuffle Boomer.
Uh-oh, he's wrangled. Boomer. Don't be
But
a
I
boomer.
want to play.
Per Beckett.
All right.
All right.
Jojo would like to know if the guides or angels has a message for her.
No. Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay, moving on.
So we were right. We got the same answer.
I have a coffee. Okay, I'll go check Marcy. Hang on just a second. All the coffees are still being donated because Jen
Yes.
looks really weird going and buying 50 gallons of bleach at once.
Did you buy rubber gloves? Because that would be like very suspicious.
There,
And plastic bags.
actually, yeah, there's a little bit of everything. Mops and brooms. So they're like, what crime scene is she cleaning up? So,
That's what I'm saying.
And next week it will be duct tape, rope, and a shovel.
I keep that on hand at all times.
Jen, you got to have one of those maniacal laughs when you get to the register. Like,
No, it's even better if you don't speak. You just talk with your eyeballs. It makes them wonder. Okay.
there you go.
This is talking about options and choices at work. I don't know if somebody's made an offer to you. The Knight of Swords is about coming and speaking to you about your job. Have you been manifesting a raise or a change in position? Everybody's going to get one. Nikki gets one. Okay. Yeah, this is going to bring complete happiness and celebration because you've manifested possibly a raise or a new position. Yeah, it's going to be offered to you. And the page tells me it's starting something different. Maybe creating a new position for you.
Or peanut butter.
It could be. I mean, it could be.
Yeah, it could be peanut butter. We hope. Because I don't know if she's worked. She works.
I see Miss Cecilia. She just comes for the tater salad. I know.
One day we'll have tater salad here for her.
Yeah. Let me refresh my office.
From Mary. I am seeing, and I'm going to butcher this, I know,
And
Bendozol videos on YouTube. Have the white hats taken over?
Yeah, that and ivermectin. If you mix the two together, you've got a great little cocktail.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you that Lee had the melanoma on his forehead.
Yeah.
And he'd been taking ivermectin. He put some on it and then he ingested it as well. It's gone.
Nice.
Yep.
Tried that on warts.
And of course,
bags.
Ivor is an antiparasitic, and then fenbendazole is a dewormer, basically.
Yeah, both. Yeah. So that's what sometimes if it may be too strong, you might want to alternate it, like 2 weeks one, 2 weeks another, just to.
Yeah.
get
Lee
them
does 2 weeks on and a week off. You can take both at the same time. We all have parasites and worms. I don't care what anybody says. So, wow. Wow. A deal was cut. The divine now have control.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they haven't. Yeah, they're independent and sovereign. Absolutely. Okay. So that's good news. No wonder I haven't been kicked off for cussing. They're okay with it. Just saying.
All right. Oh, man.
I gotta give you a letter of how many you can say in a day. Oh my!
Look, we got her all covered up, too. Isn't that nice?
Roman, I think you had that long question for a reason.
I feel very new today, and my peace is heightened. What's changed or going on? I have need to understand and process. It's good and I'm thankful, but I can't find words to describe.
That's because it's divine. When we pulled on this the other day, Roman, these are those downloads that you've been waiting on and praying about. You're getting them. And so in the process, your spirit and soul are transforming, and
They're getting happy.
It makes you feel better, and it's getting you out of your funk. You ask God to help you. It probably wasn't happening fast enough for you, but to get you to have faith and have patience, it's happening now.
And you don't have to find anything to describe it. Just be there.
There's no human words if you feel the presence of the Creator. There's no words anyway. Just run with it. You don't have to try to analyze it. That's too human.
That's ego. That's ego, and you don't want ego to step in. Enjoy the spiritual bliss that you're in. And it becomes contagious. So every day it gets better and better.
Exactly. It just builds up. King, I got another coffee. He's going to sleep.
Okay.
All right. Cecilia's got this one. I feel like my spiritual team is prepping me for a huge truth bomb that's about to come out into my life. Any guidance or insights would be very welcome. That and some tater salad. Thank you.
She's getting married.
Yeah.
Open your heart and
Is that the truth
no
bomb?
ego.
Ooh. Okay.
Jared is preparing her for a truth.
A truth bomb. She feels that she's being prepared for it.
Open your heart.
Okay. We all know that the retrogrades are coming through. It may be a retest to see if you passed. So just think about stuff like what were you tested the last time, and make sure you don't react the same way, or if you passed that time, react the same way.
Or you can try something new and just go against what you went the last time,
It's free will.
If it didn't work the first time, do the opposite.
Confuse them all.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And it's coming fast. So, fast moving the Queen of Swords. You are about to find something out.
FAFO.
Don't fear it. And this has to do with family.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does it have to do with mama?
No wonder you have to be prepped. This can cause sadness and depression. So it's a biggie, but you can handle this. Okay. These are secrets. And I don't know if there is energy around somebody being taken out.
Yes. Yes is what I'm getting.
Taken out. Because she has.
Because the Ten of Swords can be backstabbing and taking and being taken out. So, and it causes sadness and depression. So,
Well, I'm wondering if it's the inheritance thing still.
There's something on your generational tree here, and there's a very strong overbearing male energy. Wow. I don't think Cece was expecting that one, but the base card says it's moving out of troubled water. It's almost like somebody needs to release some kind of burden and they just need to get it off their chest.
We did a generational tree on, I don't remember who, Cecilia. Do we have to do the other one?
Well, let's see.
I don't remember whose generational tree we worked on before.
I'm getting no.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know who you worked on, but this is the male. This is the paternal tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has to be a very strategically done.
All right.
To reverse whatever is in that tree.
Okay. So you know how to get a hold of me. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So work on the paternal side and it's going to cleanse that negative energy.
Yeah, we did the maternal side. So.
Yeah. Well, it's saying go after the daddy side and dig a little deeper. You'd be surprised of what could come out. You may find out that truth bomb through spirit.
Yeah. And it'd probably be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the reason why I'm around so many Arabs and learning about their culture? Is this going to turn into something with money or business?
I was like, are you not Arab? Is it she likes the culture? Is the reason why she's
too bad I can't move this like up a little,
That's okay. I'll do this. You know what? I'll see if I can do it. No, leave it. I want to see if it worked. Yeah. Hey.
No, that only works for me.
Opportunity. Well, this is opportunity to learn their traditions.
Free will.
Was it a
Your
past life?
mission if you choose to accept it.
Was it a past life before for her?
Yeah, in the past, Queen of Wands. Generational. So she was in the past. But in the future, business opportunity. There's your Ace of Wands to take action and work with them in the community.
Yeah.
But it's important to understand their cultural, they probably differences so that you don't clash. And sometimes you do. So, they just like understanding Ramadan or any of their traditions, they need to understand your traditions as well. It's give and take. But if you're going to work with them, maybe they have a certain standard for business and finance. So, but
I don't know if you're in. I don't know if you're in the healing business. First name, last. But yeah, start getting to study what their culture is. It helps you heal them in the way they need to be healed. I don't know. I'm getting she's into the healing. Oh, yep, she's a healer.
it could be, and the fact that because there are cultural rules, like
Yes.
it'd be like a Christian walking in, going, "Let me lay hands on you," and they're like, "Don't touch me, you dirty Christian." Okay.
Or here, have some chocolate covered bacon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, eat this bacon, it'll heal you. So it's just important to learn their traditions so that they don't clash. You can still heal, but respect their culture differences.
Exactly, and probably because you did it in your past life, you're understanding it even quicker.
First name, last name. Is me being a woman confident and assertive something that is preventing or causing Albert to be hesitant in hiring me?
Oh,
Well, it can be, but I say don't cover up who you are.
yeah.
Be your
Be
true
who you
self.
are. Your confidence and assertiveness preventing Albert from hiring her.
He's one of the Arabs she's around. And culturally, that's very weird. Okay.
Yeah. I get a yes.
Yeah, he's still stuck on old values.
This is old tradition. That's Hierophant.
Yeah.
That's sticking to old traditions. You're too much of a distraction to move forward on this. Now, this is interesting. This says eventually, yeah, he will. This is the high priestess. Trust your intuition. You're going to have to give him time. He's going to have to realize that you're batshit crazy is a good kind. All right. And it won't affect his business. But I think he's going to offer you something. The Ace of Swords is communication, right?
Schneider.
Don't back down from being who you are. Just allow him enough time to understand that you're not a threat. Does that make sense?
And depending on like what kind of, if it's an office setting, I think it's also for protection. For if he's old school and you hired a woman and temptation, just make yourself understand the culture and
that, and if in their culture that women should be accompanied by a man, and it may make him feel very uncomfortable.
Not always, but the fact that she's a foreign female working for a male, if it's in an office setting, you may need more females there or something, just the fact that
to balance it out.
To balance it up.
The base card is the Six of Pentacles, and that's giving and receiving of finances. So I get that you could absolutely work with him, but you might be more of a distant partner, like separate offices, not hands-on as much.
Exactly.
Money and knowledge flows greatly as long as it doesn't because culture overrides that a lot of times.
Yeah.
So you just respect each other, and you got victory. So it's gonna be all right.
All right. Marcy, are the hospitals owned by the people who own banks?
Well, they have a lot of money in the bank, so which kind of owns them.
They all own. Remember that spider web of everything leads back to the same pyramid system. Yeah, all the hospitals are. And they get contracted, even if your local township slaps their name on it, they've made deals with the devil. So the big pharma has come in, we'll give you some federal grants for this, and this, but you got to push our products. So it's all the same people. Central banking system runs everything.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Yep.
business. It's a
It
business.
is. Violetta, can you move this up a little bit? My grandfather's sister came to the U.S. a long time ago. My aunt and uncle. Not sure if my father tried to look for her and couldn't locate her. Should I try to look for her, and will I be successful if I do?
Try to look for his aunt.
Your great aunt.
My grandfather's sister.
Oh, grandfather's. Yeah, great aunt. Okay.
Introduce my aunt and uncle.
Might be a little difficult if you do it based on maiden name. If she got married.
Did they lose communication with everybody in the homeland too? I find it difficult why they can't find this person.
She's probably deceased. Violetta, you could probably, well, it's public record for death certificates, and her maiden name would be on it. So if you know her full name, I would start with public records. Wow. Yes, she is. There's the justice system. So this is courthouse. You will be successful at the courthouse. There is information. It won't take you that long at all. Okay. Go through the system. There's the wise counselor again. That just means learning about what is the traditional way that we document people. So if they are legal immigrants, they still get documented just like we do with birth certificates and everything else. Start with the courthouse. If you think she didn't live in your area, do a broad search. You could pick one state at a time, or you could do, just break it down. But it says that you will find her.
I would start probably the homeland. I think it's Poland, Violetta, if I'm not mistaken. Ask how she had her name, because the passport, if that will help if it's maiden name, married name, or a different name.
Yeah.
So I would start by finding out what name she left her homeland first, and then go from there.
Mm-hmm. Your local library of genealogy. Now, because it's Poland, you may have to get on the phone or the email from where she came from and see if you can get some genealogy reports that way. And we're tracked from the moment we take our first breath. So, yeah, I'm sure you're going to be successful.
Marcy, in New York at Ground Zero, is there a blank cube?
Oh, black cube. Okay, that's where you got the black cube from. Remember, she just wrote black cube on one of the comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He trusts me. He's like, okay. Yes, okay. You said, what is black cube?
Whatever you say. Got it.
Thanks. Oh, man. I love my brother.
He just nods. Yes, dear.
Yep.
Ugh.
There is.
There is. It's a ritual thing. Yeah, it's a ritual.
That's not It's not connected to the one in Mecca, is it?
Yeah, there's lots of secrets around this. A lot of people lost their lives for whatever is in that thing. Yuck.
Oh
I say find it, crack it open.
no, I think
I'm more concerned about what's underneath it.
yes, that's exactly what it is. Because that could be the Metatron cube. There's so many.
Base card, heavily guarded.
Yeah, it's a Metatron cube, but it's underneath is what's the nasty is.
Mm-hmm.
Mary, my friend Lizzie passed 22 years ago yesterday. We had an all-female bail bond business in the 70s. Does she have a message for me?
Wow. Female bail bond business. That sounds interesting.
Is she on the run?
Are they Thelma and Louise?
Bail bond business. Should I be concerned?
I know, now you-
Trying to figure out who's the strong male energy. For an all-female business, there's strong male energy coming in here. You got two kings.
Could it be their masculine side to get the business done?
Husbands?
Oh,
It's a lover's card. That their husbands are together? I don't know if she was married. They come and go all the time beyond the veil. So there's not a. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Your friend Lizzie has a sense of humor.
it's just she thought they were both guys.
There's something energy around the husband energy that they're together. They're all together hanging out. So like your husband is with them. She wants you to know, I understand all the burden and strain that you're under, but new money is coming. Please be patient.
Oh, you have a peanut butter card.
Don't you love it? They've got a sense of humor. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I told you these guys have a front row seat. They are cheering us on. They probably know the exact timing, and they're like, "Oh, just a little bit longer." Yeah,
Go ahead, King. There you go. You almost got it.
Marcy, Saturday nights. GHT. Okay. I was being still, then I heard in my right ear 4 chimes. Was this anything? Yes.
What male is trying to get your attention?
There.
Right there.
4
Male
chimes.
energy. Yeah. It wasn't knocked 3 times on the ceiling, twice on the pipes. What's the message for Marcy on the right ear? On the right ears. What's the message?
That's a strong male energy. Find out if they have a message.
What did you say? A strong what?
Male energy.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
Generational grandfather coming in. Yeah. This is balance yourself out a little bit better.
Yeah.
I find more balance.
Mhm.
Trying to get your attention. That is absolutely hello. Yeah.
Are they telling Marcy to slow down?
Victory comes a
patient.
lot. a lot
paid.
faster if you have more balance in your life. A lot of things that you worry about, the seed has been sown, just leave it alone. Don't keep going back and poking the bear all the time. Just, you've done what you need to do. Now just leave it be.
Right, Nadia.
I love
Don't
poking
poke
bears.
the bear.
No, but also whatever you're manifesting, don't keep bringing it back and thinking about it, because it's not giving the universe time to make it what you want.
Well, it's because the only thing you do is if you keep harping about something that's not happening, it just leads to depression and sadness and disappointment. And they're saying, do what you need to do and then drop it and leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Yeah, that's what I did with our humanity stuff. It's sitting, waiting. Whenever you know where it is, grab it, go.
Mm-hmm.
If she slows down anymore, I would fall asleep. It's fun to fall asleep. That's what I had to do all week.
Rest more. Maybe that's what it's telling you. Just rest.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is 95. Will she get money returned from husband, 2 houses, etc.?
Mm-hmm. So anything that was made between her and her husband, she will get back. And the housing, any interest that she paid into it, she will get back.
Nice.
All righty then. Okay. I've gone through I'm going to check for one more question, but I've already gone through all the starred.
Because I got 4 left.
They just haven't disappeared yet. There's sometimes there's a delay.
Okay, there was one from Remy.
There was?
Yeah, it's after pause questions. And then there was one Drusilla at the bottom.
Well, I got this one, which is, I think, after the black box. Mary, is there money belonging to me and my siblings that was hidden from us after his suicide? And then it went into pause. All right.
It's a week. Yeah, a week, yes. It's not really strong. So I don't know what that.
Looks like there was generational money that you were left out of. It was taken. Yeah.
That's why it's a week, yes. Okay.
Secretly taken. You're not going to see this, but it does give you a story. Oh, well, that makes sense. This is deep state.
Oh boy.
Give it time, justice will be served. That doesn't mean you're getting the money back. It just means the people that took it or were behind it will be dealt with.
Yeah, that's what it was very weak, yes. So.
Yeah, this is so that the old ways of doing things, this will, that's coming to an end. It's completing a cycle. This is just advising you to just be happy with your family. This is the happily ever after. Don't worry about the money. It's gone anyway. So, but the people that did it, it's good to know that justice will be served. He worked for GE. Well, that says a lot.
You worked for what?
GE.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to work for RCA before it went into GE.
Mm.
Do we want to do one more?
Okay.
Okay, last one. All the ones after this, hang on to those for Wednesday's show.
Well, if that's okay, if you have a little time, I know Remy had a question. She just wants to know what her purpose, and she's hardly here, so it's up to you guys. But this one, do you have the M on the hands? I have M&M.
Mm-hmm.
What is it supposed to mean? And what if there is one on each hand? Just supposed to be more intuitive? I think there's more. That's part of it. I think there's more to it.
It is. So are you saying that you have the M on one hand or when you put your hands together?
Oh no, you have like a shape of an M here.
Yeah, and some
On
people have
both
to put
hands.
their hands together to
But if
get
you put your hands together, you get like a moon shape, like that, or
Crescent shape.
crescent shape.
Top line. Yeah.
okay. Um it is about intuition, being more creative, and that you're supposed to take more of a leadership role in your life, and things that you do. So you're meant to lead, not follow.
All right, 12:38 my time, so 10:38 your time, King.
Well, shoot. And we got another hour left to go.
No, Jen has to go to town.
She's going to town.
Remy's time.
All
I've
right.
been having the hardest time finding my calling. I don't know what it is. Or why is it? How's that? Why is she having the hardest time finding her calling?
Well,
Yes.
believe it or not, Remy, when it comes to life purpose, it usually leads back to your childhood and what desire and things that you enjoyed doing when you were an innocent child. Okay. Um, because
What
we
are you
didn't give,
passionate about?
yeah, what are your passions? Did you like, I mean, maybe it was making mud pies and you really want to be a baker. I don't know.
Well,
Um,
there you go.
it
Yeah,
really
some
take
money.
back to your innocence because we're not money driven at that age. We're not thinking about careers and how we're going to put food on the table and pay the rent. It's more about what did you enjoy doing? Did you
Yep.
like the outdoors? Maybe you want to become a park ranger. It could be anything. Think about what you did when you were younger. If you just like hanging around other little kids, maybe you want to hang out with and help with little ones.
Yeah.
Just if you're always trying to take care and you were the nurturer, maybe you want to be a nurse or get in the healing field. So give it some thought of what you really like to do when you were a little kid before really life and ego kicked in.
And right
Or
now, you're just enjoying sorry, King. If you're just enjoying being here at a time, maybe you're just here to stand in your ley line, stand where you're supposed to be and shine your light.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoy child innocence of a child or childlike feelings.
Right.
That's raising frequency and vibration for everybody. Or go ahead, Dennis King.
or
Or
if you have a hobby that you are so passionate about or really like doing, that could very well be what your
Yeah.
purpose is.
Yeah. Maybe you like to paint. Maybe you like to read books. I mean,
Yeah.
work in a library. I mean, there's lots of different things you could do, but whatever your passion is, you don't have to rely on doing something that already exists. Create your own world.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe you create something that no one's thought of.
Yeah, well, JD said she's trying to figure this out too. So the thing is, guys, we were in the middle of raising children and taking care of others, and we never really thought about ourselves. So looking through who you are, and like Jen mentioned today's oracles, the Aries, I am. Know
Yeah.
who you are first in order to know what your passion is.
Yeah.
Because maybe you don't even know that. You gave it up because you were busy taking care of home, husband, children. You never had time to even think about what is it that you like. And that's your journey. And
Yeah.
sometimes your journey is your passion.
Yeah. We haven't only been slaves to a financial system. We have been slaves in the robbery of our identities.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
we were not meant and created to be rats in a rat race. We were meant to live freely and, with creativity and love and just, maybe your passion is just music, whatever that
Through the
is.
tulips.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But find who you are first. Find your journey. Find the joy of the journey. Not make it hard work, but make it fun.
It's supposed to be fun. If you still call it work at the end of the day, you're probably not in the right field. If
Mhm.
people just absolutely are passionate about their job, I love my job. I
Mhm.
don't dread my job. Probably
You
because
don't,
I'm the boss too. That helps. But yeah, if I didn't love reading and working with divination tools and spirit, I wouldn't be doing it.
well, I mean, for me, my love was medicine. It's always been since I was a little kid, and it's funny how divine swayed me to being healer. So you don't know, 30 years later or more, that's not where I was supposed to go. This is where I'm supposed to go.
Right.
But I would have never found that out unless I didn't start my spiritual journey.
My
Yeah.
love is my narcissism.
Oh, so it was since birth.
Yeah, oracles this morning. We don't like narcissists. We're burning bridges with narcissists. Okay.
King was born and said, "What took me so long?" Yeah.
You'll never get rid of me.
You had a mirror in your crib when you were little, didn't you?
A mirror?
A
Oh,
mirror.
him?
Yeah.
Why do you think I have such an easy time going through different dimensions?
He had all these
How do
animals.
I look? I look wonderful. I can see the rubbing of the mustache.
Yeah, right. I see the belly. No, but he had all these animals, stuffed animals. Listen to me. Listen to me.
And
Trust
yeah,
me.
if you guys are still searching for what your purpose is, a lot of that might come to light when humanitarian projects get kicked off because we're going to do things that nobody's ever thought of or we're not allowed to do.
Yes.
So we're going to start something new and you're going to see that list of things or hear from us about what we're doing. And you might go, ooh, that sounds like fun. Can I help? So give yourself a little time, a little mercy and grace, and it'll come to you.
And don't beat yourself in the head. Don't be worried about it. Just enjoy. Raise your vibes. Enjoy. Sit in the sun. Ground yourself. Hug a tree. It's all good.
Go out in town and buy your eggs.
Yeah, go do an egg run.
Do your secret egg mafia runs.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning. I go, guys, I'll be back. I got an egg run. I'm gonna do an egg run.
Nadia's going to be the reason that we have egg prohibition. I'm just saying.
Speakeasies. We got the speak over easies.
Speakeasies.
Go breezies. Okay.
All right, love and light, guys.
Yeah.
Love and light to you all.
We don't have anything for Friday. Maybe we'll take the time off to do the.
We have UNESCO for Friday.
UNESCO.
Oh, we are doing it. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do
I
that.
thought we were gonna take the time off to go make our appointments.
You can do that on Wednesday.
What did you say? Jen's got a message.
He goes, he didn't say Nabisco. You can't bring cookies.
I have them. Can we? My special guest is going to be Keebler.
Oh, fudge stripes. Okay.
I love
There
fish.
you go.
Love and light, guys. Ciao,
Yeah.
ciao. I'll be out before you, King. Bye.
Yeah.
Yes, you will, because
He's hosting, so yes. On that note, blessings. See you in the morning.
All right. Love and light. See you Wednesday.